What's up, kings and queens? I'm on here for a quick second just to take a moment and just let it be known. You can keep sending people my way. You can keep lying about this, lying about that, but none of your attempts will ever succeed. You are a loser. You're a scum of the earth. You're a bum. You're trash. You're sewer water. Okay? You're an effed up cop. You're an effed up mother figure. You're an effed up father figure. You're an effed up family member. You know who you are. And I don't respect you and I don't fear you. Every attempt that you have made to muck up my energy, sending losers and bums my way, you got your little ha-ha, you got your little kiki. But are they here now? No. Your girl's been celibate for a happy 8 months. Next month will be 9. I'm over here taking care of my children, thriving, doing the best that I can. I care about what they want, and I reach for the stars to get it done, with or without support. I don't need nobody to be up under me to make me feel validated or important. God does all that for me. My angels do all that for me. You wonder where my confidence comes from? Don't worry about it, but it damn sure don't come from you, and it never will. You're a loser. And when we have our day in court, you will be severely dragged. For every time you hacked my accounts, every time I woke up and my stuff was just magically deleted, for every time I woke up and my views decreased overnight, and I'm complaining, sending emails to the owner of these apps, and they're telling me a bunch of bullshit, covering for you maggots, covering for you insane clowns. Insane monkeys. I'm here to warn the people that is helping you. Watch who you're connecting with. Watch who you trust. Watch who you are allowing in your energy. Okay? Because you could be up here one day and be down here the next day. It's called karma. What comes up must come down. What you put in is what you get out. And if you're doing stuff under false pretenses, maybe it's time for you to do some homework. Just because a person is a lawyer doesn't mean they're a good person. Just because a person is a judge doesn't mean they're a good person. Just because a person is a cop doesn't mean they're a good person. I have cops, lawyers, judges on the wrong side of the tracks, baby. Doing everything they can to muck up my energy. Helping people to cover up for child rapists, child molesters. And then you wonder why the family dynamic is broken? Ask the main witch what really happened. Get them to tell the truth if they can muster up enough energy to do so. The main one that go running to the church every Sunday and quick to switch up their suit and their wig every freaking week of the year. Go talk to that person. Go talk to that loyal, faithful, loving, popular cop. Ask him how he really got there. Do your homework. Pay attention to who these people are connected to. I got people still hacking my social media accounts, hacking my phone, hacking my bank accounts. You can call me crazy, delusional, unfit, whatever you want. But what you will do is listen. Because everything that they're saying and doing does not add up. If you're not harassing me, obsessed and possessed, why every time I turn around you got a new fucking idiot trying to sniff my ass, trying to get in my space, trying to be a monitoring spirit? I just had a call from a fool yesterday. Oh, hey, how you doing? I was just scrolling through my phone and I came across your number. Okay, what do you want? Oh, I was just seeing how you doing. But yet, when I was reaching out and communicating to you, you were busy. Now I'm busy. You're not coming in my house. You're not going to get me to break my 8 months of celibacy. And personally, I don't want to be around anybody that I don't trust around my children. If I can't trust to have a glass of wine around you, I don't want to be around you. If I can't trust to leave money down on the table around you, guess what? Yeah, you guessed it. I don't want to be around you. You're probably not the best candidate to be around. Just saying. And yet these people keep on trying to muck up my energy, sending loser after loser after loser after loser. There was a time in my life where I fell for the tricks. I wasn't as sure of myself as I am today. I didn't pay attention to the red flags. I wasn't even sure what a red flag was. I focused on the idea of potential back in those days. I'll say my 20s, okay? Because the only real honest man that ever stepped to me, God rest his soul, was my husband. Any other man that ever came my way was a complete loser with fucked up intentions. I said what I said, and I meant every word. I don't miss anybody from my past. I don't want to be reconnected to anybody in my past. I'm cool all by myself. You're not going to keep on trying to muck up my energy with your effed up projections. To the one with HIV that's cursed because they were a freaking real life whore back in the day that gave their kids away for a peanut, for some drugs, for a quick buck. Stop projecting. Don't hate me because I don't know where to get crack. I've never smoked crack. I don't even know all the drugs in the world to even name. You're mad about that. That's not my problem, okay? Get some help. Stop going around telling people that I'm a druggie because you were a druggie, because you were a dumbass that fell for the fucking tricks and lost your good health permanently. Stop trying to send people my way to muck up my body, my energy, my strength, my support system, everything that went wrong in my life. Pretty much these people had something to do with it. Like I said, I've had big jobs, I've had little jobs. I've worked in a call center for Planned Parenthood, scheduling patients for information sessions and all kinds of important things, okay? I've had great jobs, and I've even had small jobs. Working at Dollar General, I'm proud of every job I've ever had. But my thing is, these people, I'm a college graduate, a high school graduate, a good mother, a good person, goddess, full of divinity within myself, and these people do everything in their power to try to muck up my energy. Don't pay attention to her being a good person. Don't pay attention to how things are dwelling and growing in her life right now. Oh, focus on 20 years ago. Oh, focus on 30 years ago. Oh, focus on 10 years ago. Oh, focus on what she did when she was 8. Because that makes me look better. That makes me feel better. If you don't, I'm going to feel so pathetic. Really? You are as stank as you want to be. These people get a kick out of playing with my taxes, sending people in my old house to come bang on my door all times of the night, throw bricks through my window. I've had to call the cops at least a good 3 times. Like I said, I got a restraining order, granted a restraining order, submitted proof to a judge, a black female judge, on what these clowns did to my house. And y'all still want to cover? That clown that I'm talking about is a child molester who worked with a child rapist. Both of them got locked up because I stood up and protested against them. And they proclaimed to make my life hell if I told. If it was your daughter or your son, would you just nip it in the bud and say, oh, that's okay? It's okay that you stuck your penis in my child's mouth. It's okay that you stuck your penis in my child's vajayjay. It's okay that you hurt my baby. It's okay. We family. That's okay. Would you have that fucked up mindset? Would you be okay with people attacking you for standing up for your child and doing the right thing? Would you be okay that you got family members that work for the law and get a kick out of covering for these fucked up child molesters and child rapists? Would you be okay with that if you were me? Would you be okay with having to get paid and take all your money off your card because the next day a couple hundred might be gone? Would you be okay with having to check your bank account every 3-4 times throughout the day and make sure that your account is fully secure and locked because money goes missing at any random moment? Would you be okay with having to deal with mother effers trying you to muck up your energy. It's like a slew of these mother effers all in line. They relentless as hell. And isn't the definition of insanity doing stuff over and over and over and trying to seek a different result? How many times have you sent a demon my way and I slayed their ass? I exposed their ass. You done sent cults, handlers, all kinds of people my way. You've even tried to have me drugged. All kinds of ish. And I'm still here. Sane, calm, growing in the flesh and in the spirit, and minding my business. You've done everything you possibly could, and yet that's not insanity. You're not a fucking clown for that. You don't actually consider yourself to be sewer water. What you think, you're sprinkle water or some shit? Ocean water? I don't understand. Then, like I said, you sit here and you play on my accounts. How many times have you woken up to stuff just magically deleted overnight, or views just dropping overnight? How many times have you had to send emails out to the owners of these apps complaining about mishaps that have happened on your platforms? How many times? How many times have you had to pray over your children because their behavior, one day they're cool, the next day they just all acting out? And you know where this is coming from, because people prey on people. People prey on people's downfalls. People pray over candles, and I don't even understand how they do what they do, because I don't do that. I'm the opposite of who these people are. I never ever paid a witch doctor or a practitioner to do anything negative to anybody. I've never even spoken to one. I've never ever prayed on anybody's downfall, not even my enemies. Now, I will say that I do pray for myself, and I pray for my children, and my prayers are very powerful. So if you're getting fucked up in the process, that's your fault. Because karma is a bitch. And so are you. And your mama. But anyway, how many times have y'all gone through this? Count yourself very fortunate if you don't have to go through this, if you've never gone through this. Black magic really exists, and there really are clowns out here that get down what they get down. That communicate with demons, that do certain things in graveyards with blood and with everything, whatever else that these people were doing. And the only reason I know about a few of these tactics is because I caught it. I caught somebody in my household doing an incantation, spinning around, dancing around in a circle, clapping their little hands and chanting. I caught this mother effer. The same day, that same person tried to burn down my house twice with the, I'm going to put rice on the stove and take a nap trip. Twice? Twice you do this in one day, in 24 hours. Twice you accidentally did this. You got your shoes on and everything, laid down, just ready to jump up and run out the door as soon as the house burned down. But it never did, baby, because I'm divinely protected, you idiot. And you're still a monkey to this effing day. How many times have y'all caught somebody in your bathroom putting a bloody pad in your bathtub? These people are wicked. And everything that they preach is false. They talk about, oh, she do this, she do that, and it's everything that they are really doing in real life. Why you think things are not going well for these people? Even with the projections and the tricks and the illusions, your life is still garbage. You're not growing. You're not dwelling. You're not putting in the work to work on your shadow side. You are hiding behind other people's good energy, good karma, and trying to muck up what they got going on so you can purify yourself. That's not how it works. You have to do the work in order to grow and heal and evolve. You can't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to take Johnny's energy and I'm going to be 10 times better. No. You don't know what type of protection Johnny has. Then these people want to call me a druggie? Baby, I've never done anything to be qualified as a druggie, and you know it. I don't do drugs. I don't pop pills. I don't smoke crack or cocaine or meth or Molly or any other drug that you could think of. And they mad about that. Honestly, look at me. Thick, healthy appetite. They even said, oh, she got an eating disorder. Even if I did, what is that to you? These people are just plain old pathetic, and I'm sick of them, and I cannot wait until we have our day in court, because all the defamation of character, all the assassination of character, all the cyberbullying, smear campaigns that these people get a kick out of. Type my name in on Google and see what you find. I bet you I'm on some pornographic site somewhere. Oh, I already know. These people done did everything to muck up my energy and make me look a certain way. This is why they're probably getting so much help, and because they feel, I don't know what their method is, so they're going to keep on doing this, and then they're also going to send in attacks, traps to also muck me up. It's like, we're going to pretend to be her on fake pages. We're going to paint her out to be a hoe and say all these fucked up things that I would not normally say or do. And then we're also going to send in Johnny and send in Amber and send in all the fake people to get in her energy and be a monitoring spirit and send traps. None of your Goonies are coming in my house. None of your Goonies are planting cameras. None of your Goonies are getting inside of me. Happily celibate for 8 months, baby, going on 9 next month. And you're mad. Baby, get some tissue. Okay? Wipe your face. Get your jaw off the ground, baby. What's wrong? You got all the clowns on your side. You got the judges and the lawyers. What you so mad about? Because you can't have me? Because I don't owe you shit? Because I won't deal with you because you are foul and effed up as a person? Because you broke family bonds? You are worse than a home wrecker. Anytime you come up in somebody's energy and mess them up and do what you do, you are a home wrecker. You're not to be trusted, boo. Who would want to be around you? You're disgusting. You're trash. You're filth. And you don't deserve another chance around me. You don't deserve to be around my children ever the F again. Not you, not the other 2 grandmoms that you're working with, not none of the people that you're working with, the poor people that you done dragged from your church. I feel sorry for them. Because I got on here to just simply let y'all know, if you work with these clowns to go against me, things will happen to you. Not because I'm doing anything, because all I do is pray. I'm a good person with good, pure energy. Unicorn, baby, goddess. You hear it in my voice. It's in my walk. It's in my talk. It's in my way of living. I can't just pretend this. This is who I am. And then they send in tests and they fail every single time. They send in traps and I dismiss that as easy as I sweep trash off the floor, off the rug. And they get mad all over again. They believe that they can force me into submission. They believe that they have the right to treat me any type of way. You've already taken away invaluable, important people in my life. Now you feel as though you're going to force me to take my own life? You are not worth it at all. I wouldn't even break so much as a fingernail over your trifling ass. Okay? I really want y'all to pay attention to these people that you are following behind. I don't care what their title is. If you don't understand their way of living, if you don't know who their connections are, if you don't know who they're really dealing with, who they're working with behind closed doors, do yourself a favor and remove yourself. I have every right to speak up about these clowns because there's a lot of other people out here that they have done this shit to. But those people, they didn't stand up for themselves. They just gave in to the fight. Because this is a big fight. They got a lot of people against me and people in high power. I'll give them that. But baby, I got God. And that's all I need. That's all I ever needed. That's all I will ever need. And anything you do to me, it will go back to you. And not just you, your loved ones, your pets, your job, your careers, your money. Every aspect that they try to F up for me, it will happen to you just for participation. I'm not no prostitute. I think too highly of myself to even conduct myself in that manner. Yeah, I had an F-buddy once or twice back in the day. Okay? And even that wasn't satisfying to me because I've always been a lover girl. These people even try to use that against me. Oh, she's a whore because she's been in 4 or 5 different relationships. And tell them why, Becky. Tell them why, John, whoever I'm talking to. Tell them why so many relationships have failed. that have come my way, because you keep on sending handlers and drug dealers and enablers and anybody else, energy vampires, my way to muck up my energy. And then when I call them out on their bullshit, after recognizing the patterns and the red flags, oh, you mad. Oh, you back to the drawing board. Oh, you back to do it again. Like I said, isn't that the definition of insanity? Come on now. Tell me that's not the definition of insanity. You can call me a whore all you want, because I used to be a lover girl. I used to value love above everything else, because I grew up in a loveless environment. I grew up with mommy and daddy issues, okay? But I'm healing and growing and evolving, and I damn sure am not in that place now. I can care less who wants to be in my life and who doesn't. I don't give a damn. I don't seek validation from you, boo. I can care less what you think about me. I care about the projection that you try to impose on me, but I could care less of your personal opinion of Nadisha, because you're shit, you're garbage, you're trash, you're sewer water. Why would I care? Who cares about your opinion? Who cares about your validation? You don't matter and you're non-relevant. And this is why these people want to keep on using me as a cash cow. Y'all don't know what they took from me. Y'all don't know what they did in the courts to deny me of my will, my inheritance. Even when my husband died, he said to me on his deathbed, damn, you're so strong, I owe you so much. I'm pretty sure my husband left something. I'm pretty sure my loved ones left me something. There's no way in the world I was chosen to be targeted just for laughs and giggles. I have to give my ops a little bit more credit than that, don't you think? So again, watch who you are seeking validation from. You don't need validation from clowns. Validate yourself, okay? Watch who you are seeking attention from. You don't need attention from clowns. Go turn on the TV and watch a freaking movie, okay? You don't need to sit there and support people that would never, ever really, truly support you and only want your help to take down another person so that they can gain. And they don't care about what happens to you in the process. Be careful who you allow in your energy. Be careful who you look up to, and do your homework. Please do your homework. Okay? If you care about your life, you care about your own health, you care about your loved ones and anything that's important to you, do your homework. Peace.